years ago, Asus has been well known for their dominance in pioneering great quality tablets at an affordable price for the small tablet market. This was of course made possible by the guidance of Google with their Nexus branding. It did however come to a surprise that Google and Asus had no plans for a Nexus 7 variant for 2014. But the spirit of the Nexus 7 isn't dead yet, because what I have here may as well be that new Nexus 7. I am Cheapo Chang, and this is my review of the Asus Memo Pad 7, model ME572. Kicking off this review, we will look at the hardware of the Memo Pad 7. Anyone holding this device for the first time will appreciate its lightweight and Lumia-inspired design, which is crafted with a soft rubberized plastic and hard-textured polycarbonate backing. On the rear of the device, we are introduced to both the chromed Asus logo and its 5-megapixel camera, which is also capable of shooting in 720p. As we take a look at its side, you will notice just how thin the tablet is. It really is no thinner than the iPad mini, as we can see here. Flipping the tablet over to the bottom reveals one of its two side-firing speakers and a micro USB charging port. And on the top end, we have the other speaker and a 3.5mm headphone jack. Flipping the tablet to its left side reveals an expandable micro SD card slot, which can take cards up to 64GB. On the right side of the tablet, we see the placement of the power button and volume rockers, along with the microphone. These buttons protrude very nicely and are very tactile. So for the price of admission of only $180 through Best Buy, you're already getting a tablet with premium aesthetics. Surprisingly, Asus did not cut any corners with the Memo Pad's build quality, and the same can also be said about its performance. It is internally rocking an Intel Atom Z3560 64-bit processor, clocked at 1.8 GHz, and pushing a PowerVR G6 430 GPU, along with 2GB of RAM and 16GB of internal eMMC storage. This thing truly performs like a flagship tablet, and its 64-bit prowess was taken a step further now that it is optimized with the Lollipop update. Being an owner of this tablet since its launch, I can honestly say that the performance did indeed have many hiccups up until now. An example of this was its delay in its keyboard, which you can see is now perfectly responsive with the new updates. Now, on the software side of things, Asus is rolling out with their Zen UI. In its past life as a KitKat device, the Zen UI didn't stray too far from a stock experience, adding nothing more but different animations, colors, and software suite. With the Lollipop update, this design philosophy stays true as it carries forward the material design in both its settings and quick notification menu. The performance of the Memo Pad though is very snappy and buttery, having only slight stutters during load times and boot up times. Right here, I tested the performance of loading up the Verge, and it plows through it with no problem. What I did forget to mention though was its screen, and a beautiful screen it does have indeed to complement its high-end performance. The screen is sporting a resolution of 1920 by 1200 at 323 pixels per inch. The front is also constructed of Gorilla Glass 3 and also has an ambient light sensor and a 2-megapixel front-facing camera located to the left of the screen right here. And as you can see already, the Memo Pad 7 handles gaming like a champ, being able to handle games like Modern Combat and The Simpsons Tapped Out with beautiful detail and good frame rates.
It's not about control, stand down. It's a relationship.
So already you can tell how I feel about this tablet. This truly is a milestone for Asus to be able to release a tablet with premium build quality, flagship specs, and sporting one of the best screens and speaker systems I've ever seen, and topped with great battery life of about 8 to 10 hours. No tablet is still without imperfections, but when you can literally steal this piece of hardware for only $180, it may as well be the perfect tablet.